Alright, howdy folks. Doctor here. And we're back for more Assetto Corsa. We're gonna be so we're gonna roleplay and pretend that since it's Thursday now, all the teams, all the haulers and everything have now made it to Pocono Raceway. So we're gonna practice, basically run like 10 laps of practice. No no other cars on the track, just to get a feel for it, because I've never ran this track before. So this is going to be a first for all of us. I'm very excited, so let's get into it. Hope everybody had a good day. My day wasn't the best, but it was better. That's wonderful to hear. I hope everyone. What the fuck? That's wonderful to hear. I know. I'm a fucking good person. I know. You don't gotta tell me. Okay, so first I want to get rid of this shit, because I don't think we're gonna need it right now. Well, some shit's going on outside. Alright, let's see what this place looks like. Now I want to actually compare it to real life Pocono. I've been here. Not as much as I've been to Maple Grove, but I've been here. Now, what was really cool about playing that drag racing game is, like, I was able to compare the video game version to the real version, because I was literally just there last year. So it's very fresh for me. I have a couple of friends going to Pocono this weekend. I'm kind of mad at them because I didn't get an invite, but fucking my one buddy is going to a wedding, and then my other buddy is going up to his family's. So that's probably why I didn't get an invite. But still, like, what the fuck? Is that like a fucking trench, or is that supposed to be like where pits are? This place is fucking huge. This place is fucking massive. I like I don't know. Something's telling me about the stands. Like, I feel like the stands... I feel like that top layer, like the second row of stands, I feel like that protruded over the bottom layer a little bit and had like an overhang. Hold on, let me look. No, okay, I'm full of it. No, okay, so right here, I don't know if you could see my mouse up in the mirror there, right on the wall, right there. Right there. That's where that overhang actually is, underneath the announcer's box up here. But that's where this overhang is that I'm talking about. And it's there. It's just very hard to see because of the model and the texture pack. But yeah. This is home track. Should be able to go in here. At least a little bit. Oh, you know what I should bring out here? I should bring the Cherokee out here. Oh my god, this is sick. Okay, these are a little wonky, but we're just gonna pretend that it's fine. Oh, there's a little spot. Whoa! Holy shit. Okay, don't hit the curbs at Pocono. Apparently they're fucking spring-loaded. So, when my grandfather and I went, I have video of it. I just don't, it would take me too long to find it, I think. But we came for, can't remember if it was IndyCar or if it was NASCAR. The fucking helicopter is really cool. But I remember we had to, when we left, there was some way, I can't remember exactly where the entrance is. But I remember we drove on the track to leave. I drove around turn 3 in my Cobalt, like that I have in my backyard. That car has been on Pocono Raceway. But We came around from like the grandstands there and came the opposite way and went around 3. And then there's like a tunnel. I'm gonna... Hold on. Okay, at the top of turn 2 is where the tunnel is. So I think we went around 3 up into the infield somewhere and then went through the tunnel that way. So we're gonna have to check it out. All the pit stops and shit. Boxes. Spotters, crew chief boxes. Oh my god. Oh my fuck. Hold on. I gotta do this. This has to happen. I don't know if I could actually fit the car up there. This is sick. I like this. I gotta send this to a couple of people. Hold on. Dude, fucking hell yeah. That's all I have to say. That seems pretty accurate. Wait. I just found something that I want to see. Now this I know I've been to. This I know exists. This is accurate. This is exactly how the pits are set up. I know this for a fact. This would be where the tunnel would be, I think. And it doesn't look like it is there. Damn. Okay, let's get into some action here. I was gonna say, I thought I was gonna be able to just drive right through them, but I didn't want to break the immersion that much. There's a helicopter in the sky. And now I gotta figure out how to get the fuck out of here. Okay, how the fuck? We'll do this. There we go. Hey, I love that. The Assetto Corsa NASCAR mod logo there. Yeah, so I was correct in saying back there is where the tunnel would be, but it is in fact not there. Damn, they missed big. One of my favorite parts about this racetrack is on turn 3 on the wall back there. They have a sticker that, well, like, it's paint, but on the wall they have painted what turn 4. And I don't know, it's really cool considering this is the only triangle shaped track in the schedule. So I don't know. It's a little different. I can already tell you I'm not pushing the car, and that was as fast as I could go around that turn. It's gonna be very interesting. Because I don't know if you could tell, these corners aren't very banked. And that's what a lot of people say about this track, is that long ass fucking straightaways. This is actually the longest straightaway in the NASCAR circuit, is the back straight on this racetrack. I don't know if it's this one or if it's the other one. I want to say it's probably like the main straight. But like, this racetrack is fucking gigantic. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna actually get into it. Start from the pits again. We're gonna test all of the cars. Just to make sure that we're not gonna completely shoot ourselves in the foot. These ones are definitely gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay. Okay, really quick, I want to demonstrate the importance of throttle management through corners. Okay, so you can't just hold the car flat open through the corner, because if you do, as you can see, you start to go wide and go into the wall. So if you watch that little green bar that I said about, and if you watch the fluctuation in it, sometimes you'll notice, like, if I go too close to the top, you'll watch me veer off, or if I go too little, you'll watch me go closer to the white line. Like, that's the type of shit that makes a really big difference. Now, it might only be like a couple hundredths of a second, but like that could be the difference between first and second place. So like right in the center of the turn there, I was going wide, so I left off a little bit, corrected my path, and then gave it about 3/4 to 7/8 throttle or something in order to keep myself there. So right here, I'm good. If I give myself, well, I'm too far into the corner now, but And if I would have held it flat, I would have ended up in the wall right there. And there I'm letting off, getting back on so that way I could stay in. It takes practice. There was someone on Reddit that was asking about advice with like the micro adjustments, and you know they're in packs and they're trying to turn and they're turning too aggressively and wrecking into other people, and I didn't want to be, but I was the asshole that's like, you know, just get good. Because, like, there's no other... Like, no other advice you could really give. Like, it's... Practice makes perfect, for one. And two, like... I don't know, it's just something that, like... I don't think that you're able to really teach somebody. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. So we got 1.2 minutes out of this car. Which I don't know if that's good or not. It is fucking hot in this room. Okay, we are done with this car. So we got a 102.86 out of that. Alright, hold on. I got a big ass fucking whiteboard I'm gonna write shit down on. Pocono lap times. Alright, we got 1 minute and 2.860 out of the 71 Charger. Next, I think we will run this one. So the actual schedule for this weekend. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. is the truck race. And that is the Miller Tech Battery 200. That's going to be 80 laps, 200 miles. So, we're going to be running the Mitre brand 200. What the fuck else did I come up with? Oh, okay. There's that. The Xfinity race is the Explore the Pocono Mountains 250. 100 laps, 250 miles. That's at 3:30. And then the Cup race is at 2 o'clock on Sunday. Now, you ready for this fucking mouthful of a fucking race name? The Great American Getaway 400 presented by visitpa.com. That's the name of this race. And then for the Kazmarchik Cup, instead of the Great American Getaway 400, it's going to be the Get the Fuck Out of My Way 400. Because get the fuck out of Rick's way. But I was also considering, with the Gen 2 cars, which is the 70s cars that we were just running, I'm thinking of the 6S60, which would be like a, what would that be? Like 25 laps or something. Something really short. So the Craftsman trucks, we have that figured out. I don't know if I want to do anything for these ones. And then I also need a Car of Tomorrow race. But I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. These things are so bouncy. Look at that body roll. One more sight lap. Get the tires a little bit warmer. And then we'll get in there. for a couple heaters. Oh, 59. $59.4. Alright, that's gonna be it for that one. 59.1 was our fastest lap. I don't know which one is the next slowest. I want to say the car tomorrow, probably. Because I know this is ridiculous. These can be fast. These are kind of slow. I don't know if this one is going to be any faster or any better than the Plymouth. So, I attempted to put the fucking headlights on this yesterday, and I don't know if you could see, but the corners of the headlight don't fucking line up at all. But the taillights don't look that bad. I mean, I overlapped the Bilco logo just a little tiny bit, but it's not that bad. That does not look good. That does not look good. That don't look good. I appreciate, but that don't look good. Send this to my boss. Oh, the taillights, yeah, they do. They look fine, yeah. Also, what the fuck is this seating position? Okay, there's something that's fucking me up a little bit. Look in between the dash and the hood and tell me what's wrong here. How is the car running without the ignition? Believe it or not, that's actually intentional. If you look, the tack is sideways, so it's so that way you don't have to look down. You only have to take your eyes from like right here to right here rather than like down here. If that makes it's easier to, because your red line in these cars is about 8 to 9,000 RPM. So like if you could see the top of your needle through your peripherals from looking straight, that would be better. And then the same thing over here. This is voltage. I'm going to assume oil pressure. Coolant temperature. Oil temperature. I'm not honestly sure what each gauge is, but I know the only thing that gets measured in tens up to 80 would be oil pressure. The voltmeter literally says volts on it. The tachometer literally says RPM on it. But I can't read the other two there. Maybe one's fuel, but I doubt it. Oh, am I like blowing my engine up? What the fuck? Ooh, 58 seconds. 58,738. Okay. Alright. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta run to the bathroom. So, I don't know how long this is gonna be. I'm not gonna lie. So, we're gonna do this a second. Alright, be right back. I'm back. I was explaining to my friend basically the importance of what we're doing here. This is not what I want. So, this is the eNASCAR iRacing Coca-Cola series. That's correct. This is sponsored by Coca-Cola, like the biggest soda manufacturer on the face of the fucking planet. Yeah, they sponsor a video game race.
17.
I was just explaining to him, look at this. This is a fucking video game. No. I want to watch it, but come on. No.
Out with some fans, doing some autographs, so let's check out how that
But
all went.
like literally, there's full coverage, there's announcers. Like this isn't just like look at the okay. Spire Motorsports. Now this is the team standings. So this is like Richard Childress Racing, fucking Rick Hendrick Racing. So like fuck, I'm not even gonna attempt it. Spire Motorsports right there. First in points. Spire Motorsports is Carson Hocevar's race team. Like for the Cup Series. Channel 199 Sim Racing, Travis Pastrana, Nitro Circus. Fucking Kevin Harvick Incorporated. Kevin Harvick's Happy Hour. Kevin Harvick, the announcer on Fox. Kevin Harvick, number 29, Goodwrench. I think 2-time Cup Series champion. Latart Esports, another NASCAR announcer. Fucking RFK Racing, Roush Fenway Keselowski, Brad Keselowski. Roush Racing, fucking literally fucking Ford. Team Dillon, Austin Dillon. Fucking grandson of fucking Richard Childress. Junior Motorsports, fucking Dale Earnhardt fucking Jr. are sponsoring these fucking kids in these races. This is why I'm taking this shit seriously. Because these people have an opportunity to race in real life because of this. And they'll get thrown right into pro level equipment rather than having to spend all the money out of your pocket in order to fucking do any of this shit. It's like if I wanted to race right now, what I would have to do is I'd have to go buy a car and But yeah, it's just like I'm not like the most competitive person on the face of the planet, but I absolutely will give this my everything if it means that I might be able to like I I'm confident. I feel like I could do it. And like not be a douchebag about it. So I guess fucking now we'll do the next gen cars. See how these run. I'm gonna try to see if I could get my friend from work to fucking tune in. That looks kind of shitty, don't it? Oh, you could see where the taillights are supposed to be. Oops. Rip. Oh well, I don't fucking care. Need our tires up. Alright, we'll limit ourselves to like 140. Alright. get after it. Of course, these cars you could fucking hold like damn near wide open around these corners. Yeah, the lack of banking really doesn't affect these cars whatsoever. So the Gen 1 cars, we can only take this turn at like 125. I just took this turn at 155, 154. 55-second lap time, that's ridiculous. .54. I could definitely get like a 53 to a 52 second time out of this car. Easy. I'm not sure I lifted off the throttle at all. 53.5, okay. Yeah. They're a little easy to drive. Okay. Now I want to try trucks. Now this I'm going to have to go in and mess with the gear ratios, because I know we will blow this thing up if we don't. The truck came out fucking good. This came out great. This is fucking sick. This is hands down the best fucking one I've done. This looks fucking great. Ooh. Love the Pocono fucking raceway. Air balloons. Up in the air. Where I didn't see the Goodyear blimp. I would like to trade one of them Pocono raceway hot air balloons for a Goodyear blimp. Also, I haven't seen a single fucking American flag at any of these tracks. Is that just me? Alright, let's get in there. Okay, so you gotta slow down for the turns in these. This is what I mean, like the new cars, you just hold them to the floor and they just do. And you can't with anything else. They're too fucking easy. Oh, turn 2 needs work. Alright, I just want to get turn 2 down a little bit better. I was trying to figure out my braking zones and shit. So what I do is I like to pick points on the track as like, okay, when I come up on this, that's when I'm gonna hit my brakes. When I come up on this, that's when I'm gonna start turning. When I hit this, that's when I'm gonna get back on the gas. So like, once I hit that road back there, like that's my braking zone for that. And then up here, same scenario. I used this pull off up here as my brake zone, so I hit that, brakes, downshift, into the corner, start turning, make your exit. Up here, same deal, start braking. Well, I should have turned a little bit earlier, but I was trying to look at chat at the same time. One more lap, and then I think we'll be fine with this. I think I'll have gotten my bearings with the truck. Well, if like getting on the gas and stuff, like holding the line around corners, I typically use like the road and the lines in the road more so for that. But having your points and shit definitely help. Now see, that one actually managed to work for us. And that might have been the fastest lap I've done. So 58.2. It was the fastest lap, by the way. I know the other one was like 55. Something ridiculous. 53.5. So I don't think I'm ever gonna actually run this car as far as like the series is concerned, but I just want to run it around the track a couple times. Have to remember cold tires, new tires. Those 4-speed transmissions suck. Alright, let's get after it. Handling better than some of the cars that we've run today. That was fucking nice. That was beautiful. Oh my god, that was fucking... That was such a perfect turn too. That was incredible. Oh, shit, I got... Walk her down. Kept her off wall. That was not as good. Okay, now we wrecked. So that was our first actual wreck at Pocono. Nice. Nice. Not as nice, but nice. Boom, 54-1. Let's fucking go. Okay. Well, there's only two more to try. This one and the what's it called? That SS, the Xfinity car, the one that does like 200 and fucking 15,000 mile an hour. Remember how I said about Kevin Harvick earlier? Sponsoring that race team for the E-Series? Yeah, this is Kevin Harvick's car. I wonder if goodwrench.com is still a thing. I'm gonna find out for you guys right now. So, Goodwrench is literally GM, just dealer service. So it's like getting like your oil change and shit at the dealer, rather than doing it yourself or taking it to a shop. Okay, here's one for you. The tack's completely fucking upside down in this one. And can you see why? Because if the 8 was over here, I wouldn't be able to see it. Alright, we'll do one more sight lap and then we'll let her eat. Dude, 130 pounds of oil pressure is a lot. I just want to put that out there. That's a lot of pressure. Now, if only I could find Nazareth. Then my fucking NASCAR schedule would be complete. Even though they don't have Nazareth in the schedule. But I would be a happy boy. .55 lap time, so we're just about as fast as the Hyperion. I feel like with some driver mod, I can definitely shave that second off. All them other tracks, though, you have to think, I have like thousands of laps around. This is the first time I'm ever going around this track. Well, the first couple of times. .55.0. Now see, the thing with fucking oval racing, what makes it more than just driving in circles is like, you would think that the fastest way around this racetrack would be never leave this inside groove, right? Because that's the shortest distance, right? But you have to slow down more in the corner. So it's like the strategy of like figuring out how to take the corner in order to get the fastest. Like, I don't know how to. It's like trying to figure out the fastest way around the track. And trying different things in order to launch yourself through the corner faster and faster each time. Okay, so now we're gonna run this guy. This is that one that's stupid fucking fast, so. Okay, so extremely fucking unpredictable in the corners. I feel like I'm drifting around the corner. Because the ass end is so fucking loose. This car is so weird. Like, what the fuck is wrong with it? Did that even actually do anything? Nope. I mean, did a little bit, but not much. Nope. Yeah, this car needs some work. This one's gonna be hard. The reason that I feel like I'm drifting in the corner is because I'm drifting in the corner. It all makes sense now. This is the first time I've ever seen a car get dirty. Again, watch the curbs at Pocono because they will launch you into fucking Tibet from here. 56-1. I don't know what year it is. Okay, so the 71 Charger, we got a 102, 1 minute 2 seconds, .860. 91 Lumina got a 59.116. 09 Car of Tomorrow, 58.738. 2023 Camaro coming in on top at the 53.554. 2022 Chevy Silverado at 58.292. Hyperion at 54.126, and the Chevy SS at 56.118. So it actually kind of fucking works out the way that the way that I think that it would work out. Like you would think that the next gen cars would be the fastest. However, if you take the Chevy SS around Talladega, that thing's gonna fucking blow by the Camaro. So we're gonna do 6S60 was 71, and Pocono is 2.5 miles, right? So what's 60 divided by 2.5? I think it's like 25. 24. So we could probably do that tonight. We have that. We have the Miter Brands 200 with the trucks. And then that's 80 laps. The walkthrough 250. So I looked at it. It was explore the Pocono Mountains, and the only way that you could explore MI windows and doors is if you do like a customer walkthrough. So that's where the walkthrough 250 came from. And it just sounds better, in my opinion. Walkthrough 250. Explore the Pocono Mountains 250. Like, and then that's 100 laps. And then are we gonna run? I guess we'll run the SS in that one. Trucks. Go to that. That goes to that. And then the get the fuck out of my way. 400. And I believe that's like 106, 100 and some odd laps. $160. So we need a race for the old cars and a race for the car of tomorrow. Somewhere in between 260. So the Erdman 80. For the Gen 3 cars. So 80 divided by 2.5. That's 32 laps. And then I think the Wonder World 150. I know that's already a race that was run this year, but it sounds too good. Hold on, let me see if I could think of something else. I wish I could. I'll have to figure out some way to get the Flex Time 500 in there. Oh man. Come on, give me something here. What's like window related that could be turned into the name of a race? Grid apply 125. That is fucking perfect. That I like that. $25 divided by 2. And that's a good 50 laps. Okay. So we have our schedule here with our lap times and everything. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream, but I'm gonna start the stream back up. Because I want to stream just the race. So that way it could be its own separate thing. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do this because I'm busy this weekend. So I'm gonna have to fucking make time to run this. Sunday might be a long night. Let's put it that way. Or we can make tonight the long night. And just deal with it tomorrow. But what I am going to do is end the stream, like I said, and just I'm gonna restart it. So I'll be right back. I want to rename it and have a different video basically to go back on. All right, so just stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Just refresh in like 2 minutes or so. Get up, stretch, get a drink. Go to the bathroom so you don't piss in the bed. But we'll be right back. Stay tuned.